A few months ago, a post hit the front page of r/ClaudeAI. A software engineer with 10 years of experience made a confession. He now builds all of his side projects from his phone. Not toy demos, real shipped software. Claude Code writes it while he's at the gym, waiting for coffee, or lying in bed. Over 2,000 engineers upvoted him. But here's what almost nobody in that thread understood. There isn't one way to do this. There's a ladder. 5 levels. Level 1 takes 2 minutes and works with the phone in your pocket right now. Level 5 is a 24/7 autonomous rig that codes while you sleep and wakes you up when it needs a decision. Most people stop at level 2. Today, you get the whole ladder, every command on screen, everything verified against the official docs this week. Let's climb. Level 1, the 2-minute version. This is the part most people still don't know exists. Anthropic built Claude Code directly into the Claude app on your phone. You open the app or claude.ai/code in any browser, connect your GitHub account and pick a repo. That's the whole setup. When you type a task, Anthropic spins up a fresh cloud computer just for you. Ubuntu. 16 gigabytes of memory, your repo already cloned. Claude works in there on real branches and opens a real pull request when it's done. And it costs nothing extra. Cloud sessions share the rate limits of your existing paid plan. You can fire off a task from the couch, close the app completely, and the session keeps running in Anthropic's data center. Your phone was never doing the work, it was just the window. And when you're back at your desk, you don't start over. You type Claude space dash dash teleport, and the cloud session drops into your terminal. Full history. Exactly where you left off. There's even a reverse move. Claude dash dash cloud pushes a local repo up to a cloud session without GitHub at all. So who should stop here? If your projects live on GitHub and you mostly want to kick off features and review pull requests, level 1 is honestly enough. But the moment you need your own machine, your own files, your own tools, you need to keep climbing. Level 2, your repos. From anywhere, through an app you already have, inside Claude Code. On your computer, you run one command, /install -github -app. It wires the official Claude action into your repository. From that moment, the GitHub mobile app becomes a remote control. Someone files a bug at midnight. You open the issue on your phone, type at Claude, fix the type error in the dashboard, and put your phone back in your pocket. A few minutes later, there's a pull request waiting with the fix ready for review. You can even tell it to watch a pull request and fix failing checks. One honest warning. This path builds API tokens on top of your GitHub Actions minutes. It does not run on your Claude subscription. Worth it for teams. Just know what you're paying with. Level 3. The real thing. Your actual computer, your actual files, controlled from a phone anywhere on Earth. And this year, Anthropic made the first half official. It's called remote control. On your Mac, you type Claude space remote dash control. It prints a link, and if you press the space bar, a QR code right there in the terminal. You scan it with the Claude app, and your phone is now driving the session running on your machine. Nothing moves to the cloud. The docs are explicit. Claude keeps running locally the entire time. Your phone is just a window. Then go to config and switch on 2 settings. Push when Claude decides, and push when actions are required. Now every permission prompt becomes a push notification with buttons. The thing that used to silently block your agent for an hour while you were at lunch, it buzzes your wrist instead. So why is this only half the answer? Receipts. On the Claude Code repo, there's a whole issue thread about remote control sessions dying into an endless spinner while the terminal keeps running fine. On Reddit, users on the $200 max plan report the same thing. It's a research preview, and it behaves like one. And there's a harder rule underneath. If your Mac sleeps, or your session lives in one terminal window, and that window closes. Everything dies. Level 3 is where you stop trusting one tool and build a stack that cannot lose. 3 pieces. Piece 1. Turn on your Mac's built-in SSH server. System settings, general, sharing, remote login. One switch. Piece 2. Tailscale. Install it on the Mac and on your phone. Sign into both, and they join a private encrypted network that follows you everywhere. Coffee shop Wi-Fi, hotel Wi-Fi, 5G. Your Mac keeps one stable address, and with Magic DNS, you just type its name. No port forwarding, no router surgery, no static IP. And the free personal plan now covers 6 users and unlimited devices. So this entire level costs 0. One catch nobody mentions. A sleeping Mac is unreachable. Run the built-in caffeinate command or keep it plugged in with sleep disabled. Piece 3 is the one that makes it unkillable. tmux. On the Mac, you start a named session. tmux new -s Claude. You run Claude Code inside it, and now the session lives on the machine, not in any window. From your phone, you install Termius. The free tier includes everything you need: SSH, SFTP, even mosh. You connect to your Mac over Tailscale, type tmux attach -tclaude, and your agent is right there, mid-task, exactly as you left it. Elevator kills your signal, reconnect and attach again. Nothing was lost because nothing on the phone was ever holding the session. And if you're on the move a lot, swap SSH for mosh. It rides UDP, survives switching from Wi-Fi to cellular, and feels instant even on a weak connection. This stack is boring, 10 years old, and absolutely bulletproof. That's the point. Quick pause. 2 levels left, and they're the two where your phone stops being a window and starts being the whole cockpit. Around 90% of you watching aren't subscribed. If this ladder is already worth a bookmark, subscribing is how you'll see the next one. Okay. Level 4. Level 4. The cheat code. Everything at level 3 wrapped in an app that was designed for your thumb instead of a terminal. It's called Happy. Open source, MIT licensed, over 22,000 stars on GitHub, and free. Instead of typing Claude, you type Happy Claude. It shows a QR code. You scan it with the Happy app, and the pairing is end-to-end encrypted. Your code is never readable on their servers. Now your Claude session looks like a chat. Permission prompts arrive as push notifications with approve buttons. You can run several agents in parallel and flick between them like conversations. And it has real voice mode. You ramble at your phone about what the feature should do, and Happy turns it into a structured prompt. One install detail that breaks old tutorials. The package was renamed npm install-g happy. Not happy-coder. That one is stale. And if you'd rather not install anything at all, Anthropic quietly shipped the same idea inside apps you already use. It's called channels. You create a free Telegram bot with Botfather, install the official Telegram plugin inside Claude Code, paste the token, and restart with the channels flag. Pair once with a code, and now texting that bot is texting your live session. Discord works the same way. On a Mac, even iMessage works. Your agent sitting in your family group chat app reporting build results. This is the moment it stops feeling like a tool and starts feeling like a coworker. Level 5. The overnight rig. Every level so far had a weakness. Your laptop. It sleeps, it reboots, it comes with you. Level 5 removes it. You rent a tiny cloud server and your agent lives there 24/7. A Hetzner box with 4 gigabytes of memory, exactly Claude Code's official minimum, runs about €6 a month. You install Claude Code with one curl command, log in with a trick built for servers, press C to copy the login link, open it on your phone, paste the code back. Then the move that ties this whole video together. Inside a tmux session on that server, You don't just run Claude, you run Claude Remote Dash Control. Think about what that means. The always on box keeps the session alive forever, and your phone talks to it through the official Claude app. Native interface, push notifications, no terminal insight. Level 3's reliability, Level 1's comfort, for the price of 2 coffees a month. Two finishing touches make it a real rig. First, notifications you own. Claude Code has hooks, and 2 events matter. Notification fires when Claude needs input. Stop fires when it finishes. Point both at ntfy.sh with a single curl line, and your phone buzzes the second your agent needs you through a free app. No sign up. Works even with API keys. Just make the topic name long and random. It's effectively your password. Second, guardrails, because an unattended agent with no rules is a horror movie. Give it a sandbox branch using the spawn worktree flag, so every phone session works in its own copy. Keep permissions on ask and let the push notification buttons do the approving. Then set a task running at 11 pm. At 3 am, your phone lights up on the nightstand. Tests passing. Pull request ready. You approve it from bed, half asleep. That's not a demo. That's just what your setup does now. Step back and look at the whole ladder. Level 1, the Claude app and a cloud sandbox. 2 minutes. Level 2, at Claude inside GitHub. Level 3, Tailscale plus tmux, the stack that never dies. Level 4, happy, or a Telegram bot, when you want chat instead of a terminal. Level 5, a €6 server that never sleeps. Here's the real shift, and it's bigger than any command in this video. The keyboard used to be the job. For 20 years, being a builder meant being physically parked in front of one. That contract just ended. The people who win with AI agents aren't the ones who type the fastest. They're the ones who never stop directing. Your phone is no longer the thing that distracts you from building. It's the thing that lets you build from anywhere on Earth. I compressed this entire ladder onto one page. The pocket rig blueprint, all 5 levels, every command, the exact hook config, the tmux cheat sheet, and the guardrail checklist with sources for every claim. Comment the word phone and I'll send it to you free. If you climbed this far, subscribe here on YouTube and follow Hyperautomation Labs on Instagram and Facebook. Links in the description. And if you're just getting started with Claude Code, my beginner's guide to Claude Code is linked below too, along with the beginner guide for Codex and the Claude certification prep kit. I'm Hyperautomation Labs. See you in the next one.